Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria and it's been a really long time since I've actually posted a video, and I know and I'm sorry about that. And I know that I've said, I'm going to post a video and I haven't, and I'm just really sorry for that. But I finally got my lights in, and I'm really excited because I'm really just trying to get all the content and quality and everything up, and I'm just really excited to sit down and film again. And today I'm going to be talking about something that's kind of different. So honestly, I don't even consider my last relationships because they were just so crappy and they really weren't a thing. Because one of them wasn't even like, official, like in the whole family sense, and it was only like for a month, so it's not that big of a deal. But the first real relationships I had, I don't really like to call it that because it literally was the stupidest relationship ever, but it was obviously, I guess, a relationship. Like, people knew about it, my family knew about it, but I honestly, I was really, I was in that phase of, hey, oh my gosh, a relationship, I was at that girl phase of, I want a boyfriend, this is what my life is focused on. I wasn't focused on anything about myself, it was all boys. And I really, after I dated this guy, I was like, my standards, like, because after I saw how I had been treated, how I had, I was treated really badly, and I wasn't taken care of, and it was just honestly a really bad relationship, just in all honesty. And I never really, sat down and, thought about, okay, what do I look for in a guy, I kind of did, like, when I was younger, I would be like, okay, I want this standard, I want him to look like this or something. But it was never like a, like legit, like, I want a loyal man, I want someone like this. And after I had that last relationship, I was just like, no, I need to have standards. And it's not, we kind of think that it's not selfish. I don't know how to say it, but I kind of feel like it kind of makes us feel conceited, but it's not conceited to, know your self-worth and know what you deserve. Because after the just couple of relationships I was in, I was just like, no, I deserve so much more than this, and I'm not just gonna settle. Because that's what I feel like this generation does, is we just settle for relationships, and it's like, why are we just settling for this when we could have so much more if we're just patient? Like, if we just live our life out and wait till God decides, okay, hey, this is when I want you to meet this guy that's going to totally change your world. And whenever I had that mindset, I just need to focus on myself. I just need to focus on going all out with life because it's short, and I'm in high school right now, and I just need to live my life to the fullest. I wasn't searching for the right guy, the perfect guy, and then he came along and I was like, oh, what? Like, I was just swept off my feet, and I began to be treated so much better than I ever had dreamed I would be treated. Like, I didn't think it was possible. And it just, when you have high expectations, it's gonna crush you, because then you're gonna be like, wait, what? I thought that I was gonna be getting this, and you didn't. But obviously, my number one tip is don't rush a relationship, because that's going to end badly. Take things slow no matter what, because that's going to be the best bet for you, that the relationship's going to work out, and you're going to know, hey, is this the guy for me? Is this guy going to treat me right, And I honestly just, I don't know how to explain this, like, in more advice type of, like, in a more of an advice type of way, but I just really think that, having, like, high standards isn't a bad thing, but obviously you shouldn't make them so unrealistic that no guy ever is going to meet them, because you're not going to find the perfect guy. He doesn't exist. There's going to be, every relationship, you have fighting, you have arguing, but, that cancels out. Like, that's just us as humans. We fight and argue, like, but when you work those things out, you realize that love, conquers all of that, and it's strong enough, but it's not something that you constantly should just be fighting and arguing. But I don't know, I just really thought that this was kind of something that needed to be talked about, and I know I didn't really expand or talk about it that much, but I still feel like I kind of talked about it enough to where it kind of makes sense. But I just really feel like, you know, you need to be careful, and you need to not settle. I think that's what I'm mainly getting at, is don't settle for, you know, just, you know, not a guy that's treating you right, because if he's just using you, that's not worth it. And if he's not making time for you and all this stuff, then you're settling for something that you don't deserve. And I just honestly feel like it's just so much better to have patience and to just be like, okay, God, I'm waiting for the right guy, and whenever you send him into my life, it's going to be so worth it, and I'm going to be like, what? Like, this is so worth waiting for. Like, I think that that's what, you know, we kind of, if we wait for a relationship instead of constantly having one, it's like, what? Like, whoa, I was not expecting this. And this is what I deserve. And I just think that that's really great, and it's powerful, and it's just, it honestly, it's good, because we don't need to be constantly looking for love, or, you know, we don't need to constantly be searching. We need to just, you know, kind of take a step back and chill, and not be so worried about, is this the right person, you know? I think that that's just really important. So yeah, I think that's all for this video. I don't know if it really helped, but I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk about it. If you have any video requests, that would help a lot, because I need stuff to talk about, because I have not been thinking of anything really, and I feel like I'm gonna, obviously as I do this, I'm gonna think of more videos. But yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, be happy, and I will see you guys in my next video.